What's up, y'all? I want to try something new here. I'm a big fan of Bleacher Report. Not all the articles, not all the writers, but I like to just go there and just see the headlines for the day. What's going on, what's cooking, and go from there and just see what I like, what I don't like. So I'm just going to speak on the headlines each day and see what you guys think. So first off, headline, Draymond Green defends KD, rips Paul Pierce. What do I think? Let's just get over it. Let's get over the hill. Kevin Durant's on the Warriors. He's getting paid accordingly. He had the right to choose. Let's give it up. Paul Pierce, you've been washed up for a couple years. You had an outstanding career, very impressive. One thing that really stands out to me in terms of Paul Pierce is when he went in a wheelchair during the finals like this, playing like he could have possibly been paralyzed or something. I mean, I was really worried for the man. He comes out about 10 minutes later and probably the biggest Academy Award I've ever seen in professional sports. And then he's speaking on Kevin Durant coming to a super team when he was a part of a super team. Well, it was a different case. Kevin Garnett didn't just come over to the Celtics. Ray Allen just come over. He was traded. But let's face it, folks. Kevin McHale, who was with the T-Wolves, and Danny Ainge had a little wink-wink. All right, if we're going to give up Garnett, we might as well give him to the Celtics, right? Then they get Ray Allen. They created a super team. Now, what would what would Paul Pierce do if the team continued to be bad? Reports were he wanted to leave. Now, the argument's been KD left a really good team he can win on. Okay, that's what y'all think, but they kept losing, right? They couldn't get over the hump. And let's get this in perspective. Please get this through your thick skulls out there. It was Oklahoma City playing basketball. All right? The fans was really nice. But do you want to live in Oklahoma City for the next 4 or 5 years? Do you want to play with Russell Westbrook, who's an outstanding, exceptional talent? I'm not saying he isn't. But the kid has head issues towards the end of the game. He gets in an ego kick. He can ball hog. And he hasn't won a championship. Who knows where they would have gone, but KD made his decision. People like Paul Pierce that are going to chime in, chime there, fuck off. Right on, Draymond, speak your mind. And Draymond basically said, if you was working for Apple and you wanted to go to Google, what's the difference? Well, the difference is we got fans out there. And then the fans, oh yeah, he's just so weak joining such a great team. It's not fair. Let's see how it turns out, folks. This could turn into something that doesn't work out. The Warriors is actually taking a little bit of a chance. I'm a Warriors fan. I'm happy to get KD. But on the flip side, we're getting a player that shoots and scores well, which we didn't really need. We didn't need scoring. So KD needs to change his game a little bit, and it's yet to be seen if that can happen. We lost a center that plays defense. We lost Harrison Barnes, who's mediocre and knew his role. Let's leave it at that. Now we got Young on Kaepernick starting. Feels awkward, says Steve Young, who's just reported that he had separation anxiety throughout his career, which is a whole other topic, but it kind of makes you think, wow, everyone's got something to bring to the table about their past. It's like, I smell a book coming from Steve Young, and he's going to throw in this separation anxiety. I'm just putting that out there right now, folks. People throw out these like dramatic things, and then all of a sudden the book's going to come out. That's what's coming next. But Steve Young, I take with a grain of salt. I mean, I liked him. He had a Super Bowl with the 49ers, but he's just such a square, okay? Brigham Young, he's a lawyer, doesn't do any bad things and stuff like that. And, you know, as a commentator, you just take him with a grain of salt. Who is it coming from? The guy's a square, okay? He was a great football player. He had one Super Bowl on probably the most outstanding, most talented Niners team ever. So that helped a little bit, right? We had Dion that year. But going back to Cap starting, this is what it is, folks. They just restructured his contract so that they could cut him if he had an injury. So this is what I'm thinking, putting 2 and 2 together and putting the puzzle pieces in place. What if they went down to Chip Kelly, said, we're losing anyway. We realize we don't have a lot of talent. Trent Balk's been a horrible GM. We do like you, Chip Charlie Kelly, but listen to us real quick. Play Kaepernick, please, because we have nothing to lose. And if he gets hurt, we can cut him and get out of that contract possibly. And if he plays well, we got nothing to lose. But Gabbard ain't ringing the bell, so let's just take a shot. And if it don't work out, we get a top pick. Fuck it, right? That's where I'm coming from. Let's move on. Melo on Slam ranking. Okay, Slam, the NBA magazine. Anyone know about this magazine? Yeah, I know Slam as a kid. Lots of good pictures. Some fairly good article. I think it was Scoop Jackson or something like that. Melo, it's disrespect that I'm number 15 on the top 50 players in the NBA. I don't even know if you're number 15, because what have you won, Carmelo? What have you won in your career? Tell me this, please. Tell me this, please. He's been to the playoffs a few times. He's put up some scoring numbers. He scores really well. Yeah, that's right. He scores very well. Oh, yeah, that's right. He scores very well. Oh, yeah, that's right. He scores very well. What else does he do? Grabs a few rebounds. Does he make his team better? I don't know, folks. Had some great Denver teams. Couldn't take him over the hump. Am I wrong or am I right? Now he's on a tough Knicks team that he wanted to play for the Knicks, and he's got a squad around him now. Let's see what he can do. You know, in Syracuse, he was the man. But let's face it, this man's a one-sided player. Oh, his defense got better last year. It still isn't championship or superstar level. What makes LeBron James outstanding is his defense and his offense, folks. Everyone talks about that game-winning shot, like Kyrie Irving in Game 7. The game winner was LeBron James goes coast to coast for a block on the backboard against Iguodala. That was the game for me right there. It was emotional change right there. And some people say, oh, Curry's ranked top 5 and he's a bad defender. That's bullshit, folks. Curry plays far better defense. I mean, he never gives up. He plays hard, stays in front of his man, doesn't make a lot of mistakes. And he gets steals. I don't know why people don't notice this, but this man was a steals leader last year. Give him a little bit of credit. He's not all NBA, but I'll look out for him this year because I saw him in the preseason. He looks damn good. Carmelo, he's aging. He's aging. That's right. He's aging, not Asian. He's aging, folks. And that means less defense. And what does he do? He's a great isolation player, but we ain't playing 3-on-3 half court. We playing 5-on-5 NBA basketball, and that's why Carmelo's number 15, because he's deficient in a big field of basketball. Tell me I'm wrong on that. Tell me I'm wrong on that. Let's move on. Russ on KD's selfless comment. Oh, that was cute. All right, Russ. I know they're in your face. They're talking to you every day, and I don't blame you. You got to give them something. You got to say what you feel, and I get it. So KD says, oh, you know, it's nice to be with a selfless team. He wasn't saying that OKC wasn't selfless. Now, the media just runs with this. Oh, yeah, Russ, what do you think? Russ said, oh, that's cute. Like, fuck off. Fuck you. Cool. You know, Russ has every right. We can keep going with this, keep rolling with it. But at the end of the day, we got to see the NBA season, see what happens. What if the Warriors ain't good? What if OKC is better than they've ever been without KD? What if they thicker and more deeper than they've ever been? Who knows until the season starts, but we're just running in circles with these rumors. Tell me I'm wrong on that. Tell me I'm wrong. Let's move on. Dwayne Wade reports that LeBron and I eyed the Bulls in 2010, but when we knew Chris Bosh was coming over, we said we're going to ride with Bosh, and we got a threesome that can't be fucked with. No pun intended. Now, who cares? That was 2010. They won a couple titles. Who knows if that's true or not? Yeah, the Bulls would have been legend. Why are we going in the past? Who knows if Wade and LeBron would have went over there, what it would have transpired? I don't know where they come up with this shit sometime. In 2010? 2010 is 6 years ago, and you're going to speculate? Yeah, it's reported that Dwayne Wade, who's now with the Bulls, yeah, I was thinking about coming over to the Bulls, you know, back in 2010. I really wanted to come over there. But, you know, once they said Bosh was coming up, well, you know, who the fuck cares? It's history. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Let's move on. Now, tell me what you think, my subscribers out there. Would you like me to do something like this where I just touch on some headlines each day? Live.